Let's speak a little bit about Oscar Pistorius's personal circumstances. He will obviously need legal representation during this appeal process.
Yes, yes. And look, his defence team might oppose the application for leave to appeal because they've got to be present when the state brings the application. So not only the judge deciding on it, the defence might say, hang on, we're opposing it and present argument. The state will present argument. The judge has got to listen to all that argument and then pronounce whether or not she is going to grant leave to appeal. And she may refuse it. And then the state may go by way of a petition to the Supreme Court of Appeal, and the defence can oppose that as well and present counter-argument to the state's argument. And it's going to be about this fine line between dolus eventialis, culpable homicide. The judge during sentencing said herself it's a fine line between gross negligence, that's the basis on which she convicted Oscar, and murder in terms of the doctrine of dolus eventialis. A very, very fine line, and that's what all this legal debate is about. And whether or not it is the facts, that she misinterpreted the facts, but she understood the law and applied the law correctly, or did she apply the law incorrectly?
Now, Oscar Pistorius has run into some financial problems. There are reports that suggest that his legal team worked for free for the last 2 months. So is it possible that his legal team would say, look, we can't represent you, and he'd have to start with a new legal team? Is that allowed?
Yes, no, that is allowed. I mean, he could on his own decide he wishes to engage other lawyers. Look, I don't know whether they were or weren't working for free. I don't know all his financial circumstances. I know he's sold property, and obviously he is in quite a, from what we understand through the media, financial predicament. But, you know, I'm sure his legal team will actually see this through, up to a point, obviously. I mean, if they do get leave to appeal, it's a question of, you know, arguing the appeal in the Supreme Court of Appeal or in the full bench of the North Gauteng High Court. That could take some months before that appeal, if leave to appeal is granted, that appeal is in fact dealt with by either 3 judges in the North Gauteng High Court or the Supreme Court of Appeal in Bloemfontein.